had the hard task of facing up. Not going to be enough damage, so they're going to go for it. TPs are canceled. They still have to play careful in this mid lane without the rotation. Spada is still.
They see the Lion and the Ursa though.
They're still going to be able to run down Puppy. This time around, the Sunstrike will land. A TP comes out from the Ursa, but it's obviously too late. That'll be first blood to Liquid. And so he'll go back to doing jungling.
They just want to get it before Eternal Envy does. It limits the Ursa's offensive potential a lot, because this hero does rely on being able to get a free Aegis.
Now, if Liquid can actually get a pick off in the mid lane, they can actually transition this into an early Roshan. They're going to try and go for this dive. The Sunstrike will be able to blow up Weehawk, but the TPs are coming in. But Tumbleman's already popped the ultimate. Looks like they're going to go for fighting here, but he managed to get saved by the Oracle. Sometimes immediately going to go down Misery. Puppy, they're going to be able to turn for him. He's already thrown out that cold embrace. He'll be surrounded by the wolves. Spada is the one victim there from Liquid who will end up going down, but Misery may still lose his life here. They're holding on to the snowball from Kuro. It's going to be thrown out in a second here to stall up Misery as best as possible. They have the Ice Shards to be able to block him in, and well, the Medallion are going to be dying for this one. The healing salve keeps them alive, and they do manage to get Misery. That is a 1-for-4 exchange, plus they got the tier 1 tower. A beautiful fight for Team Liquid.
Exclusively around this Roshan pit, they know that the pace of the game really relies on them to be able to get this, and this is why they're predominantly playing here.
The snowball coming in. He's on the wrong side of the Ice Shards too. Jarek's going to come in from the side. He does have his ultimate, but he's choosing not to use it on Kuro, especially since it's being controlled up by the Winter Wyvern. Now they're going to be able to come in with Bada, but is the damage actually going to be enough? Eternal Envy's being staged up once again by the Winter Wyvern while Jarek stays himself. They're going for Weehawk's dead, but the damage is too much. Weehawk's going to be able to actually chase away the Lycan, and now Bada, he's in too deep against 2, and there comes a pause.
The exchange, but Secret are going to be pretty happy with that, as their mid laner got a lot out of this.
And Bada should be dying now as the silence. The Rodavate Toast is actually keeping Weehawk from being able to chase him down, but Misery is still able to help get the kill.
Yeah, the Wolves are on top of Wee, but immediately going to pop that wand, and he should be just fine. As
wards being placed out by Liquid, but now Liquid managed to take away.
Oh, he breaks the smoke. They're going to know now for sure.
That is a full reveal. Team Liquid will just sit on the high ground and wait for Secret to make their move.
Secret have to be so upset about that one.
He's spotted out here, turns around, goes to the Hex, but immediately that's taken off by the Oracle. A nice two-man silence is actually going to prevent some aggression, but Highlight Eye still going to die. The Wolves smoke the Sunstrike. Liquid take a kill against Team Secret while committing no heroes whatsoever. And now they're actually going to go for the Tumbleman. Oh, what a witness right from Puppy! Turns that one right around against Jarek, trying to blow him up. The snowball comes up through, but Tumbleman's still healthy though, trying to stay ahead of Eternal Envy. Well, going for some of these switcher heroes gets a little bit too close though. Eternal Envy starts nabbing onto him. Kuro, he's not going to be escaping. Oh, what a great eye charge, but still, he's locked inside the trees, only buying himself time, not actually saving his life. But as you said, mind control is pushed out the top lane. Tier 2, tier 3, he gets Puppy as well. Mind Control is going to look for the escape now against Highlight Eye, and he's going to turn and go for the Primal Roar. They're actually going to be able to Sunstrike. Highlight Eye's down. Mind Control, they don't have the vacuum anymore. Oh my God! The offlaner Team Liquid shows up big at the perfect time because Secret will. They had to play like that, had to have it.
They're both going to go down. Secret, fortunately for them, they're going to be able to pick up this Roshan that they desperately needed, but Liquid look like they want to try to make an attempt. But Weehawk doesn't have the ghost.
Health, though. That is so dangerous. They do have the disarm, but the silence onto Jarek. They now have Kuro and
he's
they're going to be able to kite around Eternal Envy. He's got nothing here. Jarek's on the bottom side. He's actually saved himself. They've taken away the Aegis while Weehawk looks to be able to chase down Jarek. The ultimate wears out, but he's still not dead. Back over to Eternal Envy, where he's surrounded by 3. He obviously has no hope. Team Liquid, they bait Secret in. They win the fight. They'll take now.
He's gonna
be the one taking the smoke. It looks like Eternal Envy smoke has popped.
I think they see him.
Jarek's is trying to get back to the tier 2 tower. Puppy will be able to slow him down though. Jarek should be dying here. The silence controls him long enough. Maybe he can get off Paul's promise, but no, it's just too fast. So Secret get that quick support kill and we'll turn it into a tier 1 tower.
I don't think they can.
Liquid.
Puppy's got to tell his team, you guys have to get back here right now.
They're going to start mass-keeping into the middle lane. They're going to pop Matumbaman's ultimate to be able to make sure he has a clean escape, and Kuro's already one step ahead.
And Puppy's pinging top. He's saying, guys, we've got to deal with this Beastmaster.
Yeah, Puppy's already dealing with it. He's dealing with it all right. He's actually end up going down to stack himself to keep some of that tier 3 tower damage alive. Mind Control is going to be chased down by Weehawk. Highlight Eye though, so it's well worth the sacrifice of Puppy.
Yeah, Liquid managed to pick up both the tier 2.
Oh, got the player! Oh no, that was a blink dagger! Tragedy strikes for Team Secret.
So the split push game can begin.
Oh. Jerix, he's going to be run down here. He was trying to get an aggressive ward up, but now we should know that there's a ward of secret sitting there. They're actually going to be able to pop Jerix, almost silenced up a little bit longer, and he won't be able to get off that false promise. Now the Winter's Curse laid out, but oh, that was a mistake, only catching creeps. As Weehaw hoping to be able to fight this one out, still pops the Ghost Scepter just as a primal roar, but still, there's enough magic damage to be able to threaten him. Now Eternal Envy comes in, finally picking up that Blink Dagger and blows up.
They need to kill Weehaw.
They're going to be able to actually go for Weehaw as soon as the Yule Scepter is down, but it may not be enough. The Deafening Blast is the back in Liquid. They're just being run down now. Mind Control's going to be next one up. Tries to go for the TP out, but damage is too much. Eternal Envy able to finish him off. Matumba Man gets the kill in the end with the Necronomicon against Weehaw, but Secret very happy with that exchange. For the Octarine Core, they know that last fight was godsend for them, but they need more. Unfortunately for them, a Lycan Wolf just spotted out this smoke, and Kuro knows it's coming. He's quick on the retreat, trying to stay ahead of Weehaw, but he'll catch up eventually with the Yule Scepter. The rest of his team is sitting on the side. They've got the False Promise ready to go. Kuro is not actually, yes, he is going to be saved by the False Promise, but now the Winter's Curse comes in. They are going to be able to blow Mind Control. Oh, the Necronomicon's playing against them now. The Ice Ball laid out his beautiful position. Pylon dies almost immediately. Another save from Poppy. He has to deal with the Wolves up now as he's being chopped away slowly but surely, but the TV will complete just in time. Weehaw has Necronomicon's all over him, but it doesn't matter. Too Liquid. Vada. Oh, this is dangerous. He actually wants to go for the Sunstrike. A little bit of Soul Suck, and will
they have the damage?
The damage is in again! Eternal Envy finishes him off as Vada was playing chicken game there with Secrets. But now, with both Weehaw as well as Sierra alive, they can take Roshan number 2. Everything Secret needed to happen has happened.
Strong enough frontliner, and the mid wave is pushing in too. So Envy believes that he can get there in time. And he's immediately going to start TPing. Matumba Man might just walk into them.
Surrounded in the middle lane. Matumba Man, he needs to be able to get off this BKB. It's just in time. Oracle even popping that ultimate. They're going to turn. Who are they going for? Puppy is going to be identified as the first target. Misery's going to go down. Misery's going to be blown up on the Sunstrike. Puppy, Golden Brace is going to run out. Eventually going to get the Winter's Curse. A beautiful one. The blows up Kuro all by itself. A missed shot from Pylon Dive, and he gets off the finger of death on Fana. They need to be able to control up, but the cold snap is actually stalling up. Eternal Envy with a nice charge. Kuro, he's making sure Eternal Envy's just going to be kited around in this fight. He still managed to get onto Jerix, still popping the enrage, and he will be able to catch up until they disarm. Snowball stun. Oh my god, is Eternal Envy not going to get anything out of this first life? He isn't. Now, he's way too deep behind this tier 1 tower, underneath an ice wall immediately. He managed to get the blink forward. Mind Control will be able to get them the vision, though. Once again, a cold snap comes through. Ice Shard blocking out Eternal Envy. He knows he has to turn and fight for the Walrus Punch. It's making things difficult. Where's the sun? Did he not have one? It's Snowball. Oh, there's a tornado, stopping Eternal Envy from escaping, and they will finish him off. Team Secret, they thought they had the advantage in that fight, but Team Liquid responded beautifully, blowing up Misery, while at the same time, Matumba Man, Ghost Scepters all around.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at it, the Ghost can't hit you from DP.
What about him? Oh, he's actually going to go for Misery with a Sunstrike. They should have enough extra damage to be able to kill him. Now the question is, can Mind Control actually get out? He doesn't have a TP, so that seems unlikely. Eternal Envy gobbles him up.
Yeah, there's no boar there either to slow him down. And he is going to lose all of his mana, but...
Fight. So Kuro's walking around with that one now.
Liquid immediately smoke up. They know with the Ghost down, this is going to be one of their better opportunities to engage. Secret. The Octarine Core is on the Death Prophet, so it's going to be back up in 45
and they
seconds.
Actually kill Weehaw here. Puppy, he's coming in from the right-hand side. He goes up to buy him some time, but the Deafening Blast holds the meter. It is enough to kill Weehaw. The Winter's Curse comes in big on the Fada. It's Fada control Pylon Knight. He blows up Jerix. Make sure there's no false promise here, but Fada, he's actually getting away from this a little bit. Misery stops him. No, but tornado. He buys him more time. Fada gets away, and Matumba Man turns against Eternal Envy. He's surrounded by an army of Necronomicon. A long-range snowball. Kuro wants some more. He says, come here, Puppy, but he can't quite stop him fully. The Ice Shards doesn't block him out, but Team Liquid win a fight right outside Secret Space, which is the opportune time for them to push down to Tier 3 and see if they can force a buyback.
I think he would be fine, but Liquid, they are going to be hard-pressed to defend this one.
As Vada throws out the Tornado, EMP, scouting this out. Eternal Envy doesn't lose any of his mana. And he is actually going to commit the Exorcism. Mind Control is pushing out the top lane at the same time, though. Misery has to be careful with his defense. He's going to be jumped on by the Primal Roar. There is no Sunstrike this time around. Meanwhile, back inside the pit, they have picked up the Aegis. Mind Control unable to finish off Misery, but starts threatening those racks, forcing mass TPs, which allows Liquid then to strike. They've actually controlled up Eternal Envy with a beautiful set of Ice Shards. They're going to purge him and just kite him around again. This could be, once again, Eternal Envy in too deep with his Aegis and dies twice in a row. row.
Yeah, Puppy's stuck on top of this cliff right now. There's nobody that can really help
Nice
him.
tornado timing. No opportunity for Eternal Envy to be able to jump back with a blink dagger.
Oh, he's
They're
just
going to
gonna
throw
get
out all
kited.
their disciples. They've got the disarms. They take him out. Secret. That was beautifully set up by Team Liquid. They knew it's okay if they take Roshan, if we could just force mind controlled.
Game is Secret. They might just lose this first set of range racks right now as Liquid. They want to force out the buyback from the Ursa, but they have to be careful not to hard commit, as there is the Vacuum Winter's Curse combo available still.
But he's got the BKB, so he's going to stay on the front lines here. He pops it now as he pushes back. Weehan lays down the ice wall, making sure there is no immediate jump from Secret. Eternal Envy running into that one cost them their initiation.
Yeah.
Hey, mid and top every single time they go for a siege.
And there it goes, almost immediately. Eternal Envy is
Now
in
to jump
position.
in, actually a minute to lock down Puppy, but the turnaround from Pylon dies. The Lion King protects Puppy. The Sunstrike is not going to land due to a force stab. They managed to get the vacuum back in as well. Liquid, are they in too deep for this one? Eternal Envy pops the Aghanim's in range, and he's actually taken up so much of this damage successfully.
Oh, the Ice Shard
Man eventually run down. They are able to get him. The Ice Shard blocking in Eternal Envy. Puppy, he's still floating around with this Ghost Scepter buyback here from Mind Control. They might be able to just finish up this fight with a big win over Secret as Weeha's trapped in once again for the Ice Shard. Ice Wall combination, and they lock in Weeha into a tomb of ice. Liquid win the fight and take a second lane of Brax.
They already commit the buyback from the Death Prophet, but they don't have the one that matters.
This
is the
TP
Ursa.
right to the face from Puppy, but Tornado, Snowball, he's trying to draw attention. But is there actually going to be an appropriate response? Puppy's almost getting popped into misery. He has to pop the Ghost Scepter to be able to save himself from the Cold Snap. As Weeha's going to be slowed down here by the Purifying Flames. Once again, locked in by the Ice Shards. He's going to be able to have the Exorcism though. Liquid have forced that one. They just need to try and escape with minimal losses. Looks like they're going to give up on Jarek as they pop out that False Promise. Still though, the Winter's Curse is controlling up on Tumba Man. They need to be able to blow him up. Vacuum brings them back in, but that max movement speed is too much for them to handle. They can't catch up, and Secret do not get what they needed out of that fight. They forced the Exorcism, but all they got out of it was Jarex's Oracle.
You're right. I think if you're Team Secret, you just say, buy everything. It doesn't matter. If our Ursa doesn't have buyback, it won't matter if we have it.
Oh, mind control. He's supposed to travel onto the Hawk. They have the Ice Shards blocking him in. The Sunstrike does land, and Kuro has to wait out this Ghost Scepter. Now they actually have the Golden Breeze as well. Good turnaround here from Team Secret that might just get the free pick up on Kuro. Kuro can't afford to lose this gem. They're actually going to be able to vacuum it back in. There goes the False Promise. Kuro turns around, goes for the disable, but Tumba Man's here in force, popping that ultimate as well as the BKB, but he's dodging this fight, not actually attracting himself to any one person. There's so many Necronomicons. He pops the enraged and fight. He wants to be able to kill the melee ones that are dishing out so much damage, and he is successful. Will be able to survive.
The tier 2. Usually it's just like, okay, if you're only down one set of racks, you'll let it go and then you'll try to take the high ground fight.
Right.
But Secret just can't afford.
Yeah, they can't afford to lose a tier 2 as that would open up the bottom lane of racks. That was a BKB pop by Matumba Man. The Sunstrike's not going to land. Puppy actually expertly dodges it. And Liquid, are they really still going to go for this one? They blew their load. I'm not sure if they can actually stick around and fight. Bada has been controlled up. Highlight Die managed to snag Kuro. They managed to get the False Promise out though. And Kuro will be able to TP back home until Yule Scepter stops him. And that it will be the sacrificial lamb, it looks like, for Liquid, as they unsuccessfully tried to force that fight. They are pushing out the top lane though. Quick thinking here from Fada as he knows he doesn't want to give the opening for Secret to be able to take Roshan with a numbers advantage. So instead, they're going to try to win the curse. They get mind control and he's down for 90 seconds. Team Secret, they should be able to hold while still getting this Roshan.
If he was able to get the roar off, that should have been a Puppy kill. And Highlight Die might not have been able to hold this by himself, but instead,
let's have it a Bissell Blade on Matumba Man as well. But he obviously needs a lot more gold. He wants to be able to get that plus. Oh, they actually scattered out Highlight Die. Tornado, Cold Snap will actually be there to be able to stall him up. Stop that TP out, and a free kill for Liquid. Bada's a little skittish to go uphill, but he shouldn't be, as he has a clear opening to be able to catch someone here. The Tornado is just barely going to clip Misery, but we do have the TP in from Eternal Envy. Secret may be able to fight this one.
He's isolated out pretty far though. They might be able to catch somebody out of this.
Bada knows he's too separated. Meanwhile, the Oracle silenced up, and the Ghost Scepter is going to fade soon. He managed to get the disarm up on Eternal Envy. pops the false promise. Meanwhile, on the right-hand side, Isla instantly gets taken out. The Winter's Curse controls the wolf, but that wolf dies immediately. And Matumba Man, the rest of the team, they're just going straight for the bottom lane. Oh my god, they want to be able to go straight for the Mega Crease. Well, Secret's outside of the base. They get the Primal Roar.
Oh, they can
Wait, the exorcism is down. The 5x will
They
be
take
out.
this so
Without
fast.
the exorcism, oh my god.
5 seconds for the
Dragon. They managed to get the Tornado on the Misery. Mega Crease is up. Secret have to win this fight now, here and now, in order to beat back Liquid and go for a defense of their own. But it's not going to be the case. But Matumba Man, he just doesn't care. He pops the DKB, goes straight for the throne with Necronomicon. There it is. GG is the game. The series, rather, evens up 1-1.
Liquid say not today as they even up the series 1-1. They desperately needed this game to at least show that they could beat Secret. In the previous series, they had all